interview questions and answer for US IT recruiters. What is US staffing? So US staffing refers to the process of hiring US candidates for open position within US companies. Next is, what is recruitment? Recruitment is the process of selecting the best candidates for an organization's job requirements, involving various steps such as job analysis, posting, resume shortlisting, screening, interviews, selection and onboardings. Next is, what is the difference between IT recruitment and non-IT recruitment? So here is, IT recruitment mainly focus on hiring candidates for information technology roles such as software developers, network engineers or data analysis. And non-IT recruitment focus on hiring roles outside of IT, include finance, accounting, human resource, marketing, sales and operation. Who is recruiter? A recruiter is responsible for identifying, attracting and evaluating candidates for job openings, including sourcing, screening, interviewing, coordinating hiring, negotiating offers and ensuring smooth onboarding. Next is, what are W2, 1099 and Corp to Corp tax terms? W2 is an employee of the company and the employer withhold the taxes, and 1099 are an independent contractor responsible for paying their own taxes. Next is Corp to Corp. Corp to Corp works for one company that has a contract with another company and their employer handle their taxes. Next is, what is an H1B Visa? The H1B Visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows US companies to hire foreign workers in the specialty occupation like IT, engineering, mathematics, science, architecture and healthcare. What is H4 EAD Visa? H4 Visa allows dependent spouse of H1B visa holders to work and receive money if they receive an employment authorization document from USCIS. Can you tell me for EAD Visa? Yes, H4 EAD, GC EAD, OPT EAD, L2 EAD. Next is, what are OPT and CPT visa and their validity? In CPT, F1 student can apply for CPT visa, allowing part-time or full-time employment in the USA for a year. And in OPT visa allows international student on F1 visa in the US to work in their major field while pursuing their degree or post completion with STEM related student receiving a 24-month extension. What is I-94? The I-94 is a CBP document tracking non-US citizens' arrival and departure, indicating their lawful entry, visa status and permitted stay in the US. What is visa stamping? Visa stamping is the physical stamping of visa by a US consulate or embassy, indicating permission to enter the US. What is I-797? Form I-797 is a notice issued by USCIS to communicate immigration related decision, updates or approval, excluding visa or work permit. What is a green card? A green card, also known as a permanent resident card, is a US government document granting non-US citizen permanent residence and work right. What is the process to get green card? The process for obtaining a green card varies depending on the category, like family sponsored green card, employment based green card, diversity visa, asylum and refugee green card. What is I-485? Form I-485, also known as the application to register permanent residence or adjust status, is a US form used to convert temporary immigration status into lawful permanent residency. What is the Boolean string? A Boolean string is a search query that uses Boolean operators to combine keywords and phrase, improving search results in search engines, database and recruitment platform. What is a statement of work? A statement of work is a legally binding contract outline the scope, deliverable, timelines and expectation of a project or service agreement between a client and service provider. How to source the candidate? The sourcing candidate involves finding and attracting qualified individuals for job openings, requiring strategic approach for hard to fill roles. Best practice include various methods like job board, career website, social media, employee referrals, recruiting database and ATS, talent community networking event, university and campus hiring, recruitment agency and headcounts, job posting, freelance platforms, advanced tool and AI powered sourcing. How many submission are you giving in a day? I do submission volume based on job opening requirements, focusing on maintaining consistent quality over quantity to increase the chance of successful placement. How to screen the resume? Understand the job description, initial screening, required qualification, skills and relevant experience. The candidate must be local or approximately 30 miles away from the location as per the requirement. The current project or first two projects should match. The candidate should have experience in the same domain. What is an asylum visa? Asylum visa are legal status granted to individuals who have fled their home countries due to persecution or fear, allowing them to remain in their home country without returning. Why did you choose the staffing industry as your career? Choose a staffing industry for continuous learning, financial growth, employment assistance, career development, and innovation. What are your roles and responsibilities in your recruitment company? My role and responsibilities include sourcing, screening, shortlisting, liaison between employer and candidates, job posting and advertisement, building and maintaining relationship, negotiating offers, compliance and documentation, market research and analysis, talent pipeline building. What is ATS? ATS is a software tool that streamlines recruitment by organizing, tracking job application, resume and candidates information throughout the hiring cycle. What are the job portal or talent hunt you are using currently? So multiple portals are used like Dice, Monster and Career Builder. How to calculate the W2 pay rate? The W2 pay rate is determined by combination of base salary, taxes, benefits and other employer expenses. How many time zones are in the USA? In total, there are 6 time zones in the United States of America: Eastern Time, Central Time, Mountain Time, Pacific Time, Alaska Time, Hawaii Time. How many stars are in the USA flag? The USA flag has 50 stars, representing the 50 states of the United States. How many states are in the USA? The United States has 50 states. How do you handle a high volume recruitment workload? The high volume recruitment workload is effectively manageable with manage time effectively, prioritize and plan, use applicant tracking system, build and maintain a talent pool, outsource for support if necessary. How do you handle a situation where a candidate back out or decline an offer after accepting? To negotiate a better offer, first understand the candidate's reason for rejecting your offer. Listen to their concern, evaluate the negotiation room, and identify the most important aspect. How to find fake resume? Identify fake resume by verifying information, comparing with LinkedIn profiles, checking content, conducting skills assessment, and conducting background check to ensure the right candidate is hired. What is the difference between MSP and VMS? MSP is a managed service provider and it is a third-party company responsible for managing an organization's contingent workforce. Example, Asylum, Tafin, Pontoon, Robert Half. And VMS is a vendor management system. This is a software or website allows the MSP team to share the position and connect with the client and staffing firm simultaneously.